We are off and dancing. The NCAA men's basketball tournament is underway. We had a full slate of action in Portland at the Moda Center yesterday. It continues again today. Kohr is live this morning with a recap of day one of March Madness and a look ahead to what's coming up this weekend. Hey, Kohr.
Oh, yeah, it's been a great tournament so far. That number 15, number 2 Kentucky upset we saw yesterday. 4 games here at the Moda Center yesterday in the opening round. 2 more scheduled for tomorrow here after a really cool day of activity here in and around the Moda Center yesterday. We'll start out by talking about the 8 and 9 seed matchup. That was Memphis versus Boise State. Memphis played a lot better than I think a lot of people ever knew. Nobody's ever really seen Memphis out this way. They played a really good game. They won their game against Boise State. Broncos go home after Memphis wins at 64-53. Memphis will be taking on, however, the number 1 seed in the entire tournament. That's Gonzaga, who played pretty evenly actually against Georgia State yesterday for the first 3 quarters of that game before Gonzaga pulled away in the last 10 minutes there. They won. Gonzaga did 93-72 in a game that I think that was probably closer than that score would indicate there. Indiana won their first 4 matchup over Wyoming Tuesday, but St. Mary's sent them packing last night. Final score, St. Mary's 82-53 over the Hoosiers, who will go back to Bloomington with a loss. St. Mary's advancing to play Saturday, too. They'll play UCLA. Bruins made a statement against the Akron Zips, who came into this game on an 8-game winning streak. That came to an end last night. Of course, UCLA survives its encounter with Akron last night. The Bruins will move on 57-53 over Akron last night. The next 2 games in the second round of the tournament will be here at the Moda Center behind me. That will be again tomorrow. On to the economic impact. Thousands of people are really in the Portland area for this weekend's tournament here. Travel Portland estimates the NCAA tournament will have an economic impact that will be somewhere in the neighborhood of around $4 million. A lot of the hotels downtown are full. A lot of the tent camping on the sidewalks has been cleared out. I don't know if that's coincidental with the tournament or not. You can draw your own conclusions, but I can tell you as we drive downtown this morning and yesterday morning, there are a lot fewer tents on sidewalks than there have been in the recent past. Up to 20,000 people expected here this coming weekend. We spoke to some of the people who are visiting from out of town about their experience here in and around the Moda Center.
It was just so many people. We were really surprised. So I think everybody's having a good time.
Oh, it's beautiful. Really beautiful, comfortable, lots of good food, great crowd. Yep. Huge.
Well, it is good to hear people from out of town talking about the things that put Portland on the map. Fun place to be, clean place to be, lots of good food. A lot of those things are in play here this weekend. As I mentioned here, Emily and Kelly, the next round of the playoffs here at the Moda Center behind us here. Second round will happen tomorrow. And again, on the tent camping thing in the sidewalks downtown there, I'm not sure if this is by design. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. I did hear from somebody who has a pretty significant interest in downtown businesses, street-level retail businesses earlier this week, who said, yes, there have been some initiatives and efforts underway to get a lot of the tent camping off of the sidewalk in more visible locations there. And I'll tell you, I drove around yesterday, and it seems to be the case there. So something's changing here. Going to be a great second round here of basketball at the Moda Center again here tomorrow.
All right, thanks, Kohr. Yeah, I was just pulling up my bracket to look at some of the stuff while you were talking, and I definitely had some upsets yesterday. I mean, Kentucky, that was a big one. Number 2, Kentucky. I don't think anyone thought that number 15, St. Peter, was gonna take them out. I mean, gosh, that's just
no.
Yeah. Is your bracket pretty thoroughly busted yet, or are you still in the game?
You're talking to me? My bracket is non-existent.
Oh, I
can't. I heard you talk about how I heard you talk about how helpless you are picking out a bracket. I'm twice or 3 times as helpless picking out a bracket there. Who's going to pick Kentucky to lose to whoever they lost to?
Know.
I go by the last names of the teams. I like the Zips. I like the South Carolina Gamecocks. I like the who else do I like?
The Zips, that's fun. I do have Gonzaga.
I can't think of the last names. Any of the
Bulldogs.
I picked with family. I got family at Ohio State, so the Ohio State University better come through for me this year. I have them going, I think, into the, 8 or 4. You go
So,
Colors, go Team Colors.
Go Team Colors.